I have made 150 videos on YouTube since I started. I started quite a while ago, but on and off, I wasn't very consistent with it. And then last year, I was, decently consistent with it. I took a few months off, and then, I've started again in the past like couple weeks. But what I have learned from uploading 150 videos is it takes a lot more work than people realize, and it takes a lot more effort than people realize, and it's not an overnight thing. you know I get it. Everybody's trying to make it out to be able to like sustain themselves on some other way than their regular 9 to 5, because nowadays that just doesn't cut it. And making content on any social media platform kind of gives you a way out. At least we can hope. At least I hope, right? And I'm happy for the people that make it out. Like I follow a lot of people that I saw them starting out with like 0 followers or 0 subscribers or whatever, and 0 videos. And now they're doing like decently well. Like they have a few thousand subscribers. They have made a decent amount of videos. Their editing has gotten better. They're making like more quality content, maybe I should say. And I guess quality content is kind of subjective as well, because you see some people making like these kind of videos, and they provide value to some people, but they might not provide value to other people. And then other people, they're doing like these crazy editing, and some people like that, some people doesn't like that. But whatever you do, I'm still happy for you making out, because I understand. Like I like making videos, and I like doing the things that I like, and recording them and sharing them online, and hopefully like engaging in the community, and um like getting better at my craft as well at the same time. But after uploading so many videos, I feel like it takes a lot more work than people realize, and the value doesn't necessarily lays in the way you make content. Like this could be beneficial to somebody, maybe not everybody, but maybe somebody out there, at least I hope. But when I was making gym content, I was like working on my body, working on my craft. It was something that I liked doing, going to the gym. I have stopped doing that because I got busy with working 2 jobs, and it's hard to be working 2 jobs and making videos every single day. So I have cut back on that, going to the gym, and then I didn't have anything else to like record. And then I was like, maybe if the only thing that I'm recording is the gym, and I stopped doing that, and then I stopped doing like videos, then that's a bigger problem. Like I should, if I actually like making videos and recording, and then like editing and putting it out there and engaging with people, and like learning what I'm doing good and what I'm doing not so good, and improving on that, then maybe I should just record everything. Like so the past couple of days or weeks, maybe you want to say, I started recording like my work, my job, and my life just in general. And I'm not getting any views, to be honest, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, like that. But I still do it. Like I'm probably gonna do a video today. I'm probably gonna do a video tomorrow. The views doesn't necessarily like bothers me anymore that much. Maybe it does a little bit, but like not to a point where I just like flat out give up. But after making 150 videos, I realized that it's not an overnight thing. Like you cannot just expect to make, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 videos and hope that one of them is just gonna change your life. I mean, which is very possible, don't get me wrong, but at least not for me, and not for a lot of people. But if you're a small channel, and if you're a small person that wanting to like make YouTube videos, I personally think that you shouldn't you know get fixated on one thing and like give up if you stop doing that. You should get fixated on like making the content, like making the videos, and like just being in this sea of documenting maybe, and try out a different things, like try out a lot of different things, maybe your everyday life, your job, if you can. I know a lot of people, they cannot do that because you get fired for it or whatever, but if you can like start doing that, maybe start documenting your hobbies, maybe doing stuff like that. But getting fixated on one thing and then it not working out, or you stop doing that and you feel like giving up, is like mentally damaging to you. Because when I start doing gym videos and I stopped that, it was kind of like mentally damaging to me, but I think stopping, taking a break, and starting again made me realize that it doesn't necessarily have to be that one thing and one thing only. It can be anything that I do in my life that I make content out of. Like making content is an art form in itself. If you can continue doing that without being dependent on one thing, that's an art that you have gotten better at it. So I think that is, I'm not sure if you guys are able to take away points from this video. I think I rambled too much, but don't get fixated on one thing. Make content based on your life. If you get fired from a job, document that journey. If you get a new job, document that journey. If you change hobbies, if you start a new hobby, if you're succeeding in one, document that journey, and let let the time pave the way for you. Like let time tells you what's working and what's not, and hopefully something will work that you find interesting enough to like keep doing and not get burned out.